setting up this time. This is still on fire. Non-damaging. Just on fire. Peaceful fire. We're gonna do DLC this time. So when I say it took me a minute to set this stuff up, I'm really just talking about the going through this area. Because I did it. Because it's long and annoying. Now we can just do the boss. Because that's what everyone really likes about these games. Oh yes, so I found this guy when I went backwards a bit. His name's Simon. I also gathered the last brain fluid I believe I'll need. Oh god, those guys are terrible. Those little things will fuck you up. Welcome to the person in chat. I know, right? I'm going to give her brain fluid. I believe this is the third and final, but I don't know. Yummy. Yummy, yummy. That noise is attractive. Okay, so I didn't realize she gave me a key. So these things, again, they'll fuck you up if you're not careful. Like, they drop souls, that many souls because they are actually a tough enemy. Their little projectile will screw you over. Huh. Oh, that would be me. The second remember, because I have to tune into stream to see chat, I get one free viewer, no matter what. And that would be me. So if you guys remember, this is where we fought the Celestial Emissary boss. Like, pretty much exactly. It is exactly, actually. Oh. I forgot about this. Yeah. Trust me, Dragon Lover, one night on Twitch it got crazy. I had like 10 viewers and Twitch was like, you've gone up like 8 viewers from most of your streams. And I was all excited and shit, and oh god. Oh no! Fuck! This shit is not fun. Now I remember why I don't remember this place. No, right? Fame, man. Dude, I'm legit scared. I'm just gonna run for it. What is this? Oh, I know what that is. Yeah. That's a DLC magic. Oh. The fuck. And if you remember, we saw, this is where we went in to fight Ebritas, daughter of the Cosmos, in our time. Ooh. Whoa. No, thank you. Hi, buddy. No. Don't go anywhere. Me sitting here now wondering if there was any purpose to coming up here or if I'm now just screwed because those NPCs down there are going to touch my butt. And I don't want them to. Oh, I did get another key that I wasn't recording when I got it, and I'm hearing sounds, so I'm like pausing. Bitch, you can fuck off. I want nothing to do with either, you motherfuckers. Good. So if we go down here now, there's a ton more good shit just waiting for me. Actually, there's a really fun weapon if I'm not mistaken. By fun, I mean new and weird. I mean, buddy, I mean, nothing against you, but fuck you. I want nothing to do with you. So I've got the cell key, and yes, I'm legitimately scared. Like, I'm just gonna tell you outright, if you can lock on, you should kill him. That's not always the case, but I don't know here. Oh yeah, that's worth it. Kaki Hayori. Ooh. Wine Hakama. There's a trap in here, I know it. I'm not dumb. Or is there, apparently? My trust for this game is very low. I remember some not fun shit in the rooms. Can't go down to that one yet. I think I see one of the not fun. Yeah, one of the not fun shits is in that room. That's the thing I remember picking up. I thought it was locked, and that's honestly scaring me. So the Vistagradia. Where is it? Oh, it's not in here, is it? It's one of these. I could show off the Black Sky Eye as well. Oh no, it's a parry weapon. Stupid ass thing. That's right. An iron chunk fitted with finger holes. So instead of a gun, I could punch people. I mean, a quick jab is, like, not very threatening, honestly. Let me also check something else out. I think I have a key item that I picked up as well. So, underground cell key, balcony key. Ah, that's right. The eye key. No, wait. That's not it. Oh, no. This is it. Lawrence's skull. We pick up Lawrence's skull from this elevator on the second part of it. There's two parts of the elevator. And the first part is... Ooh. The first part is currently upstairs. Excuse me while I abuse my iframes. So that was the bottom part. We pick up the skull of Lawrence on that... thing. I don't know what to call it, the altar. I'm running for my life here. I can't fight these two. I've tried. I'm bad, okay? I'm very, very, very bad at the game. Oh shit, bitch is gonna follow me. Okay. The fight might be a little more fair now. I am totally up for this now that you're stuck. Okay, never mind. Fuck you. Ooh. Bitch getting spicy in here. Actually, hell, why not? Lure her up here. Maybe if I take her far enough, she'll kill herself. I'm sorry, how did you duck my bullet? Very bad at parrying this weapon, apparently. Which is kind of hilarious. Okay, bitch, let's just go. Oh, what? You scared now? Don't like the look of a buzzsaw, do you? I like the look of my buzzsaw. I like the feel of it, too. Don't you? Aren't you loving it? Bitch. Oh, I'll shoot you to death. I got a gun, why not use it? To the people that think guns cannot be useful, they're very okay for finishing people off, if you don't mind wasting a ton of bullets. And now the chick down there with the threaded cane is not a threat. Minus her magic, which is easier to dodge than magic and sword swings. That's the only reason they kill you. It's because they corner you and they get you with magic and the sword, which is kind of crappy. So there's an optional boss I have access to now. That one I'm saving for dead last because it's a pain in the ass. And it wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't for the fact that it basically contaminates part of the floor with a projectile kind of thing that hurts you. I don't know why I'm calling it a projectile, a hazard that hurts you like crazy. Oh yeah, our friend here should be different. Want me to first equip this? Or not? It's weird, the Physiogratia's got no kind of normal scaling for those weapons. Bolt paper, probably gonna be very useful here. There's one fight I'm not excited for, and it's the one after this next boss. Oh, bye-bye, buddy. I lost my friend, he fell off. Oh. Okay. So everyone, you would think, yeah, I'm gonna summon Yamamura. You would think, I believe this is the guy I killed, actually, because he wasn't here before. You would think Lady Maria's behind these doors because everyone's like praying to Lady Maria through them, but she's not. Yeah, Yamamura is the guy I killed. That's nice. It's very nice. I'm sorry, what weapon is that in your left arm? Excuse me? Oh. I'm fighting a boss now. The name is The Living Failures. Key emphasis on the S. Because there's more than one! It's everyone's favorite kind of boss. The best part is they got everyone's favorite kind of attack from a boss. Overpowered magic. Woohoo! So there can be 4 at once, I believe, at most. No. This tree is my buddy. Oh shit! They can sneak up on you, these failures, you know? So because of their cosmic nature, they are slightly weaker to lightning than anything else. How the... Okay, so there's like 5, I think. 1, 2, 3... No, that's 4. There's just a lot of magic going on. It's helping me lose count, basically. Shit, 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 shit. Where's it coming from? Okay. This attack will fuck you up. That attack and a lot of the magical crap is why it took me so long to kill him the first time I did. Which I'm kind of embarrassed about, but not really. Everyone has that boss, you know? Ah. So you end up killing like 20 of these things at least. The fact that Yamamura has been surviving means he's a good summon. Because this is a clusterfuck of a boss fight. So I'll be on the lookout for him in the future if I ever need a summon. I don't even know if I needed him really. It's just nice to have someone to take any kind of pressure away from you. Anyone familiar with the series and with the Ornstein and Smell boss fight will totally understand the need to get pressure off of you. And if you don't, you clearly have never fought Ornstein and Smell solo. It's not that bad after you get used to it. It's not. It's just bad. It's fun as hell. The multiplication effect of bosses is never fun. Like, these guys actually remind me a lot of the Four Kings from Dark Souls 1, and I did not like that boss whatsoever. Out of all the bosses in Dark Souls 1, and yeah, even Bed of Chaos, I hate the Four Kings the most. It's the one I dread fighting the absolute most. And for no other reason other than they're cheap. They're cheap as hell, and I mean, at least you can, like, you can't really get away from the Bed of Chaos, but at least you go into the fight knowing it's shit, you know? Like, everyone knows how bad that fight is. It's infamous for it. With the Four Kings, no one tells you. They're just like, hey, these guys are here. And it's like, okay. And then it's shit. Which is very upsetting. Because you try so dang hard just to make sure you enjoy the fight, and you don't. At all. And it upsets me. I'm just butthurt because I always, like, get really close and then fucking die. And the funny part is, like, I don't know why I'm thinking of Dark Lurker from Dark Souls 2 now, but I am. That boss was, like, I hate to say it, he's the toughest boss in that game. He is. Which is, like, scanning all the bosses in my head, and that's pretty sad. And I'm not counting the dragons, because they're kind of broken when they fly. I mean, even the ancient dragon isn't that bad, but I mean, like, when all the dragon does is fly, it's broken. Like Sin. That's... So there's a lady here who appears to be dead, and I'm debating on inspecting corpse her. Okay, I have to inspect it. Damn it. It's like, I wonder if I hit her if I get free damage. Yeah. So don't fuck with the dead. Getting cheeky, are you, Hunter? This wasn't a corpse, clearly, bitch. Okay, I'm sorry, ma'am. Could you please forgive me? Could you... Please forgive me. Lady, please forgive me. I don't know how this is gonna go. I suck at fighting her. I know you could parry her. I'm bad at fighting her with the parries, so we're just gonna... Trading blows is actually working out better than I would normally think. Ooh. I think it's spicy when they bring out their own guns. Because everyone uses, like, seemingly unique guns, almost. Sorry, was that a stinger? Were you trying to use a stinger on me? This isn't a fighting game. This isn't, like, Ultimate Marvel. You can't just use stingers out of nowhere. So this is Lady Maria. This is the one everyone prays to, and... Oh, please forgive me, ma'am. I don't know what's so special about her. Yeah, I don't know what's so special at fucking all. Please, dear Lord. Okay. Lord in heaven, have mercy on my soul. Ow. So her blade's kind of like the Chikage, where it, like, allows for the blood transformation. The funny part, that's actually not her weapon, it's her. It's a technique she learned. The weapon itself doesn't do that. The weapon's special as it turns into two blades, which she's currently doing. Oh boy. This is why I buff health so much. Gotta go in. And now you want to be nowhere near here at all. Oh shit. There's supposed to be more symbolism for the fire, holy fuck. It's not supposed to just happen. Her blades are supposed to light on fire too, so that way you have warning. If that's my only death to her, and I know I'm jinxing it right now, if that's my only death to her, I'll be very, very happy. I won't lie, this is a bitch I'll show off a few times just so you guys can see the fight, and I will honestly probably end up killing her off of stream. Just because it's tedious. Like, overly tedious. Because you run in here, there's no summon for the fight. Whatsoever. Like, I believe you can summon a friend, but ain't nobody playing this. Ain't nobody who downloaded it for free playing this. Because ain't nobody who downloaded it for free made it this far. Just throwing that wild shit out there. Even if they got the DLC, I doubt most of them have kept with the whole game long enough. I imagine most players that got it free have quit. Probably a few exceptions, but not many. Bitch, quit doing your X attack. Okay, stop it. That's really annoying when you spam an attack like that, lady. I'm just gonna make that very fucking clear now. bitch. I hate the range it gives her. It gives her such stupid range. It's kind of like, what are you going to do? You're going to stun lock her, is what you're going to try to do. And then it fails because halfway through she decides, nah, I've got poise. My ballistics have been secured. That's a Resident Evil 4 joke, by the way. Not just a sex thing. So this is the fire phase, where the blades are used to light on fire. So you want to bait some bullshit. Oh. Oh boy. What you're not feeling is how bad the fire fucking staggers you. You can't do anything. With the fire effects, it's really bad, and that's why they did it. So fun facts time, while I run and do this for the third time. This boss originally only had 2 phases. And the second phase was the blood fire, the first phase was the normal phase. The reason they added the blood phase before the blood fire phase is because they realized, shit, like, if you guys could feel the controller, it vibrates every time I get hit. You get hit pretty much infinitely by the fire, which prevents you from dodging. That's why they added the blood phase, and made it so that way when you reduce her to 1/4 of her health left, she will do the fire. Because in testing, it was actually not even too difficult, downright impossible for some of the testers to do that. Because she would infinitely stagger them with fire. And that's what happens at the quarter mark. Now. And she's pretty much like 100% against your rally mechanic. She doesn't like it. She gets the fuck out when she thinks you can rally off of her. Whether she knows it or not is... Honestly, I think she does. Like, to a degree, every Souls boss can input read, but just different levels of it. For example, the last boss of the DLC is definitely an input reader. She's gonna start doing that cross attack again, I know it. She actually doesn't know the distance of her blood swords very well, I'll say that. But she does have attacks that change that, like that. Where the distance is pretty much infinite, like it's stage wide. And they widen her katana so much. Or twin blade is what it's more like. Like, they give it the attack size of the Moonlight Greatsword with projectile coming out actively. So that's how I'm going to describe that. One more attempt before this happens off stream, by the way. She infuriates me because she is their worst habit. She is their worst habit where they give the boss range and power and then infinite stagger on you because they want the boss to win. They want to tip this is more than tipping it against you, this is trying to make sure you 100% get your shit kicked in. And I guess I'm mostly just annoyed because I'm thinking about the other bosses in the DLC we haven't seen yet. Because they're worse. Oh, they're so much worse. The last boss in particular, oh, yeah. He is, like, cow meat levels of stupid when it comes to his health, his attack patterns, and everything. It's just so bad. I'd rather fight cow meat 1,000 times, constantly. And I'm not even kidding. I regret that. That decision was poor. It was damage, though. So that's like a German attack. She's one of German's old pupils, actually. Her story, because we won't get it anywhere else, is that she was one of German's first hunters, one of his first pupils. He liked her a lot. But back in those days, he wasn't as suave as he is now, so he didn't know how to talk to her. He ended up creeping her out, even though she respected him for being the first hunter. So she was creeped out by him, and then, if you notice her face, she's very doll-like. She looks a lot like the doll. And that's because German made a sex doll of her. That's seriously what the doll's purpose was. It was to serve... Oh, God damn it, woman. It was to serve German's dirty old needs as a dirty old man. Woman, stop it. Every time I heal, she hits me with some other bullshit. See? I'm gonna heal, and then she's gonna swing, isn't she? I'm gonna double heal. God dang. This wouldn't be so bad if her range wasn't retardedly huge. No. Using the very limited iframes you get in this game, you need to, like, dodge through the fire. That's why they made her staggerable as well, because if she wasn't, the fight would be downright horseshit. This is pretty much every encounter I have with her. I know her moves, it's just I get caught up in the random, like the width of her attacks, or the consistency of that fire will fuck you all the time. So yeah. After you killed her, and I don't know why people get confused by this. I never understood that. So you light the lamp, and if you're ever confused about what to do in a Souls game, you pick up the item, Celestial Dial. Huh, weird. Let me find it in my inventory, please. Please let me go search for it. If you, like, people will search through all their items and they, oh, I don't see it. Oh, look, a Celestial Grand Dial that functions with a giant astral clock in the Grand Cathedral. When it is held up toward the astral clock, the clock will come to life and reveal a secret to its curious interloper. Well, she was guarding it. That looks like a clock. And she was guarding the clock and the dial, so maybe we go up here. Right about, where is it? Here. And you hold it up. And ta-da! I watched like a couple groups of Let's Players doing the DLC, just because I think it's kind of funny to watch people that get stuck in Ludwig for an hour, because I'll admit, everyone did it. But the fact that people get stuck here, after she's dead, dumbfounds me beyond belief. Like, dude, just read the damn item. I don't care if you're doing a Let's Play and you don't have time for the inventory crap. Cut it out and read the item, and then come back looking less stupid. So this is very, very H.P. Lovecraft. Honestly, no clue who's talking. Oh, this guy is. Can I talk to you? Okay, that's the only thing that saved his life, was I noticed the talk icon. I mean, I guess I'm gonna go as far as I can. This area is legitimately tough, because the enemies have spears. I don't care how dumb that sounded. It's tough because they have spears. It is. Yeah, I'm gonna pretty much ignore all the other bullshit they've got. Oh! Because there's worse around. There's always worse. So they kind of look like barnacles are on them, but I believe those are eyes. Eyes and possibly barnacles. Both, why not? This isn't an either-or kind of place. This is a both kind of place. Honestly, I wonder, after working on this, how many developers from Software had nightmares and or possibly killed themselves. Because, oh boy, some of this shit's terrifying. Like, not like Resident Evil in your face terrifying, but like to the soul and your core, like, holy shit. That is scary. And that's part of the reason I don't like this area. But it's beautiful. They did a good job going for their, what I'm going to call their version of a, oh god, what's the name of the town? I'm so stuck right now, I can't think of the name of the fishing hamlet in the Cthulhu mythos. Fuck, what is that town called? Oh, dude, it's seriously gonna bug me. What's it called? I'm just gonna run past the rest of these guys, by the way. For reasons. We're gonna see if I can. Like, I'm replaying what I know of the Call of Cthulhu video game in my head. Trying to think of the name of the damn town. I've got to go to blank. Where is blank? Those guys are the biggest problem with this area, honestly. Uh-oh. One second. Sorry, I had to check something. It says there's an error going on, and I don't know what the error is. Like, not on the PlayStation, but on YouTube. I don't know what YouTube's problem has been recently, but this is why I don't like streaming on it, because it's awful. It's truly the worst platform at this point. They're not taking care to do anything, it seems, which is annoying. Well, at 57,000 souls, I'm not keen on losing. And I had a need for blood vials, so why not? Fill the need, right? So, I'm actually going to be ending the stream soon anyways, because it looks like the quality's starting to flicker. Thanks, YouTube. Anyways, the, well, maybe not. What time is it? Yeah, it's midnight. We'll see how I feel after we talk to our friend Simon, who is on the floor. So you'll see what he's talking about in a bit. So Simon just wanted to find the secret and, like, give her the dream. And you get the underground cell inner chamber key, which is the place we couldn't go to before. And one of my favorite weapons, just because of how cool it is Simon's bow blade. So it's a curved blade, which is nice, you know. And when you transform it, it becomes a bow. Uh-oh. 1 second. Yeah, it looks fine. Let me check something. That's interesting. Anyways, so it turns into a bow. That's your little parry kind of thing. It makes ranged backstabs amazing, but each bow shot does cost a quicksilver bullet. It's Chicago to the other spot, please. So by running through this area, we're going to hear something happen a couple times. That is the bell Simon is referring to. What that bell does is it summons the Beast-Hide Hunter, who uses a special weapon referred to as the Bloodletter. The Bloodletter is unique in the sense that it is the only weapon in the game. He just ate the lead elixir. Shit, I am so screwed. He eats a lead elixir so you can't stagger him, which is highly annoying. See? Bloodletter is a blood weapon. It's insanely powerful. One of the things that makes it super special is its ability to cause frenzy. You know that most hated status ailment in the game? The Bloodletter can outright cause it with its R2 when transformed. Yeah, you can't parry him either when he's lead elixiring. That's phenomenal. Oh good, it wore off. As soon as it wears off, just fuck him. And then double fuck. You're still alive? You motherfucker. Every time you fight him, you get a different piece of the armor. What the hell's going on here? It says I'm on air. So the only reason you want to go down here is to encounter him again, basically. When you hear the bell ring, you want to find where he's being summoned from so you can stop him from drinking that elixir, because otherwise you're just not going to have a fun time. Especially because he can be summoned in the swamp area, which pretty much makes it downright impossible for you to get out of his way while he's rolling over you. Anytime he puts you at a speed disadvantage, you want to get rid of that fast. So these bastards with the sticks, the green glowy sticks, it's really nice to deal with them, but the fact that I just knocked him down is upsetting. Those people with the sticks summon lightning. Lightning no fun. I'm not falling for that shit. I'm just not. Shit, man! They can summon all the way over here? I like that. I'm probably gonna die down here, and when I do, I'm okay with it. I just gotta affirm it, you know? It's fine. Don't ask me what I'm doing to stay alive here, because I'm probably not going to be alive much longer. Or I am. Wow, that's impressive to even me that I'm not dead right now. Honestly, I don't know. I never know how to deal with that hot fucking mess of a goddamn thing down there. Most of the time, what I do, if you want to hear some brutal truth, I skip that part. Like, I skip... If I do this area, I do skip that part pretty much all the time. Because the only thing I want down here... Oh, it didn't happen. I might be in the wrong area. No, I'm not. This is the only thing I want down here. Is my second encounter with him. I believe there are 4 in total. He does drop some pretty cool shit, by the way. Like, if you want me to be honest with you, he does drop some cool ass armor. Oh boy, no thank you, bye bye. Ooh, ouch. Look at that. Ooh, double through the... This is what you call a DP. Look at this. That was a loud laugh. I shouldn't have done that, but that was funny because it's through my knee. Makes me think of all those little bitches that play Skyrim. One arrow and they're done. Just took a fucking harpoon through my kneecap, and I'm fine. I know that joke's really overplayed, but I can't help but make fun of it. Honestly, I can't. It's funny as hell to me. Bye, bitch. If I remember correctly, this is what I'd like to call a cluster fuck. I don't remember what the best way to go is, honestly. Oh, good. If I can lure them out one at a time, I'm fine. It's when you have, like, all of them ganging up on your ass. I believe he has a spoon and fork, I want to say. Maybe 2 forks. Hell, I don't know. Oh, no, he's got 2 digging utensils. That's nice. So the biggest reason this area turns into a clusterfuck is when they start swarming you because one of them sees you, and then that guy starts casting bullshit. And there's more than one of him. There's a lot of everybody, in fact. I have bad memories of this corner, and I don't know why. Like, I'm getting, like, war-style flashbacks right now. Motherfucker. Hell if I know where that bastard saw me from. So this is a shortcut here. I'm going to talk to our friend again. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. No, my buddy. Wait, what? Did he just ring that fucking bell? might be going nuts, but I could have sworn I heard him ring the bell. If he did and he has time to set himself up, I am so fucked. The one that hasn't had a chance to cast you want to kill first, because recovery from casting does take time. So, there's a ladder here. You want to go down. All the way. And this is where shit gets gross. Again, eyeballs, barnacles, hell if I know. The reason I say this is where shit gets gross, I'm about to demonstrate. That. Some of the nastiest, oh my god shit. What the fuck is it doing to me? Part of me wishes I had equipped bolt paper. That's not what I wanted. I don't remember what these guys are an abundant source of, but they're an abundant source of something. Like, you can farm a lot of something from them. Oh boy, I want... Fucking YouTube is really shitty tonight. I'm really glad I decided to stream on YouTube tonight. Poor man's. So that's right, they give you the poor man's blood gems. I don't remember their stats, actually. We'll have to check it out, I guess. Ugh. I want to search all these items because I know there's something I want down here. It's over there. One out of the shell. That's right, I forgot they can come like that. No, it's not. It's up there. God damn it, it's somewhere. There's a very specific item that's not free. It's not a free item usually, you know. Usually it's tough to get. Nope, what the balls? Now I'm gonna kill every one of these suckers and search for it. Because I need that item. I want it. Are they weak to fire and oil? What the hell do I know? I swear to God if they moved it, there was a blood rock here. Oh, is it down further? Might be. Might actually be. Damn. Kind of annoying. Won't lie. So, if there is a boss fight that people will be helping other people with, it'll be the one that's going to be coming up soon. Third place. Third and final, I believe. Well, there's one more, but... He's gonna get his elixir. Because of this fuck. It's fine by me. I'll kill that fucker first, and I'll let you... buddy. I ain't fucking with you. If you would like to chase me, you can. but I ain't. The best thing I can recommend when the lead elixirs is honestly waiting for it to wear off. Oh yeah, that strong attack he just did causes frenzy. It appears to have worn off. Yeah, it wore off. The thing is, lead elixir is super good for PvP because they can't parry you, they can't stagger you. What can they do? Nothing. I believe. Nope. I was looking to see because they're supposed to have shells that they jump out from. Fuck. I hate that crap. So now that thing is free for me to go up and attack. These do respawn, by the way, which is total bullshit. I believe this area is actually safe. You just want to make sure you do this. Call the elevator. Yeah, there's a place to explore underneath the elevator. I'll do that in a minute. I just don't want to die in any way, shape, or form, or risk death in any way, shape, or form right now, because I'm so close to the damn shortcut. You go up here. And yes, we did hear winter lanterns. And look, we're back at the lamp. And our friend Simon's still dead. Oh. What the... Okay, so maybe Sony's the one having issues. I don't know, it's probably both, because my internet's been going fine on every other service. That's the problem. That's how I know it's not my internet. So maybe it's Sony's issue right now. At least there's nothing, like, given away by the title screen. That's to say the least. That was very spooky. That was oddly jarring. And then send the elevator up like a good boy. And then you wanna... I remember this pit being fairly deep. Yeah. Doesn't look so deep from the top, but... Cursed Kin Hunter's Damp Blood Gem. Woohoo. It's so stupid that it signs you out when you lose connection. It should just say, playing in offline mode now. You know? I guess I'm being picky. So this is where the final boss is. None of these guys are hostile. You can't even lock on. Matter of fact, they all die if you just do this. So Lady Maria's weapon is earned in a very unique way. There was that well in the beginning area that we have to climb down. And down there are two gigantic fuckers. I believe that guy is running from the Winter Lantern, yeah. Oh, that's right, there's no rally for Frenzy, duh. Should have remembered that. So from that lantern... Oh, fuck. From that... Oh, 1 second. I'm dead. It was fun while it lasted, I died. Or not. Weird. Recovering from that's not going to be easy, but hell. What you've got to do is you've honestly just got to rush down the lantern and not let up. That was my mistake, is for some reason I turned around and... Poop, there goes my asshole. Okay, so... The reason I brought up that well is because it's right here. There's a ladder there, and that fucker up there is the one that actually has the weapon. See, and there ain't shit I can do to him. You have to hurt that one about halfway, and then that fuck drops and you have to fight 2 of them. And you haven't seen me fight those giant dudes for a reason. It sucks. I can dodge these bozos all day. The lightning shit's what worries me. There's the blood rock. So since there's no way in hell I'm going to beat the final boss first try, oh, I actually have enough for a level. I'm going back to the dream. I will show it off, and I will show the optional boss off, and then that'll be the end of the stream. I'm going to do 1 run at each, because both are probably going to die off stream, unfortunately. I mean, I'll tell you what, if it goes well, I'm not going to do it tonight, no matter what, because it's getting late. But, if it goes well... I will totally do them both on stream. Like if my first attempt isn't complete and total shit, I'll do them both on stream. And the next episode will be a lot of wrap-up stuff, and then possibly killing moon presence, because I'm leaning against doing the Chalice dungeons, just because there's too much. There's just way too fucking much. I'm only like halfway through. That's what the Defiled Chalice is, it's like half. Because there's like 2, 3, I think there's 3, 4 more after that, but they don't get tolerable. They stay the same. If it ever became tolerable, I'd be okay with it. So I want to check out the poor man's gems. Let's see. Is up near death, huh? I mean, the 26% against the kin might be really good for this boss. Let's check out... I mean, that's not bad, but there's better. Could have sworn I got a circle core one. Weird. I do believe I also got... haven't got any of those, but I did get a new rune. Yeah, this is a rune I got from the DLC. It was in a crow at the top area of the research area. It's weird. Boost rally potential, that's kinda bad. Like, it's good if you're really into that, but Gearman's dead. I have his weapon, he's dead. Wait, is he dead? Oh, now I'm worried. Now I'm worried it didn't save something, because I know I killed him on stream. But he's dead. I like how I can tell who's dead by if I have their weapon or not at this point. So we're going to start at Lighthouse Hut. We'll go there. I'll do one run against that boss. I'm trying to remember his name. Oh no, I think I do. I'm not going to spoil it though. And then we've got to do the optional boss, which isn't that... I think that run is actually the worst, because you have to go through that beginning area. Like, I'm sure there's a shortcut I could unlock, but I haven't, because I don't do that area. Sorry. I pretty much ignore that area and do the rest of it. I mean, to be fair, if these are its followers, I'm sure I can kill it. Oh god, the sound effects are enough to make you gag. Ugh. Fun fact, those sounds are actual players fighting this thing. Those are their cries. It's got a yo-yo of like its umbilical cord or possibly its mother's uterus. I'm not even sure. I think that's its mother's uterus. Whatever it is, it looks like a giant shrimp with eyes. So this battlefield is huge, because you can actually go out into the ocean a good ways. Oh dude, this guy's fucking me up. I'm dead. Yep. My favorite part is there are 3 phases to this fight. And they don't get any better. So the first phase, he's a spastic fuckwad that doesn't stop spazzing out on you. And just goes nuts. So back to the dream to do the next part of this. So yeah, the first part's that. The second part, I believe, he just starts spazzing out. Well, okay, no, the second part is he grows his wings. And the third part is he starts throwing out magic. Like lightning and shit. And I don't mean like 1 volt. I mean like it echoes across the ocean from like this, from a random starting point and fucks you up. So I have no love for that boss. It's following the trend where Dark Souls and well, not demons, but Dark Souls 2 kind of, not really. I don't count Dark Souls 2's DLCs as hard bosses because they're not hard, they're cheap. That's how Dark Souls gets you. It's not hard, it's cheap. But Dark Souls 3 is for sure. They're all keeping with the theme that From Software makes amazingly tough DLCs. Like every DLC they produce. Super not so tough. And their final bosses in those DLCs, super not so tough alone. I'm getting greedy. I want these items. Why not? Oh, I don't even give a shit about that. So you want to wait for Friendo here to open the door for us. It's unclear if what side. Oh wait, no, he's on the Eldritch side. The fact that that guy didn't die immediately is impressive. So I love watching people fight him. Because it never goes well when you actually decide to fight him. So I'm just gonna... God damn it, I might have to fight him to save Voltaire. Yeah, Voltaire's gonna... The reason the boss isn't activated is because I gotta go up to the terminal. I like that Voltaire and I use the same weapon. So yeah, when people fight him, he does reward 6 blood vials for the difficulty. Is that bell-ringing woman, like, literally? Oh no, I thought she was down there. I was like, damn. So we came here to get the eye pendant earlier. We got the skull, and when you have the skull on you... For some reason, I don't know why. It wakes the bitch up. And because this is the same chapel we got the password from Lawrence's skull, that little beast skull, where Vicar Amalia was praying in the main game, it can only be deduced that this is Lawrence, the guy who we see in the cutscene leaving Bergenworth. This is also a cleric beast, if you couldn't guess by the design. It is cleric beast on fire. And from the noises, it's obvious as well. So Lawrence is upset because he's remembering. The skull triggers memories when they get near him. And then he loses his mind. And it becomes our Cleric Beast 2.0 fight. Lawrence is the first Vicar. All the attacks are fiery, come with explosives. What's not to love, right? It's everyone's favorite twist on a boss. Same boss, add fire. Obviously oil, not very effective here. And obviously his health bar is nuts. At a whopping, I think, 20,000, I want to say. Mostly because of the help. But it's still not very... It's still pretty damn high. I mean, look at what 3,000 effectively has done there. Between me and Voltaire, we've already done 3,000 damage, and he's not even down the quarter yet. Poke him more, Voltaire. So I would like to get to the second phase so I can show off the differences. Like, he just did an attack that Cleric Beast doesn't have. Cleric Beast does have that attack, but with the fire it's more effective. I think we're about to get to the second part of the fight, which I don't like. The second part of this fight is way worse than the first. So he's kind of standing more upright now, doing more wide, sweepy attacks. That's not really the second part yet. That's like, this is like prelude. This is like him resetting the fight internally, and now should be getting there. Here it is. His legs go bye-bye, and he starts oozing lava all over the place. See, look, lava. Ain't it fun? Ain't it fucking great? And yes, this becomes an attack. Where he screams and his blood, which is fire, which is hilarious, actually, starts just gushing. It prevents you from attacking from behind him, basically. And then he could spit it from the front. That prevents you from hitting his face. So honestly, I can tell they've toned down the fight a bit, because the lava used to last one hell of a lot longer. Oh, well, maybe not. We'll see. It used to last one hell of a lot longer and do one hell of a lot more damage per second. This is why maybe don't play things when they first come out like I played the DLC when it first came out. Because my experience here has been semi-pleasant now, I'd say, compared to what it was the first 40 times I fought the fucker. Voltaire just killed himself on the lava. Voltaire also wasn't a summon early on. Honestly, there's some feels here, because it's like, dude, the poor thing lost half its body. And this poor thing happens to be Lawrence, the guy who abandoned Bergenworth, and did not listen to the words of advice of fearing the blood, apparently. Because if he did, this would not be the result. He would turn into some Eldritch Freak instead. Okay, that spaz attack is something I don't like. Cleric Beast, good night. I didn't expect to actually kill him. So when you kill him, you get the Beast's Embrace rune, which makes your Beast Claw way better. Let's see if I can demonstrate. That's the only reason to kill him, by the way. You don't get anything else. I mean, souls, echoes, sense of accomplishment, pride. And now I'm going to double check the store to make sure that's true. Yeah, it's true. Damn. Ooh, I'm buying this. I'm sorry, but when it comes to like the outfits, I like German's stuff. It's got that rugged look. I don't believe he came with gauntlets though. I'm also going to show off my favorite armor. If I had to pick a favorite armor, it's between, honestly, the Knight set, because it's just gaudy, and the Beast Hunter Garb. Which I'm missing the hat for, if I'm not mistaken, yep. Well, I know where to get it. So, Fortify Weapon. Not Fortify, Repair. I also came out here to show off this. Whoops. So, Beast Embrace. Temp Transform to Boost. It makes me a beast. Like, look. See my face now? Take it off. Human again. So yeah. And what that does is it makes it so your beasthood, which is something that if I eat a beast blood pellet right here, it grants short-lived beasthood as long as I keep attacking. So fast weapons, like Eileen's weapons, which reminds me I probably need to go get those. And Simon's weapon isn't bad for it, but the Beast Claw's best. for obvious reasons. I mean, hell. So, we're going to go to the underground corpse pile. And we're going to go talk to that bell-ringing prick that has tried hunting me down a few times. I've killed him a total of 3 times. I mean, Simon gives you the key, so you can come here whenever you want, but you want the armor. Trust me. It's cool. Look, Ludwig's head is still here. Poor guy. I do genuinely feel bad for him. He just wanted things to be okay. So the other enemies around here are dead. So that way you can have a duel with this guy that's semi-fair. Brador's testimony. I love this set. This set is amazing. So yeah, he sits in here and rings the bell. Wondered why. Yes. So his whole thing is he's like, I'm protecting the church, and you're being an asshole. So if you leave, he'll start ringing the bell again. And as long as you can hear it, he'll come after you. So, bye-bye. When you kill him, you get that. Which is a weapon I don't use that often because of how late you get it, but it's so beautiful. So it's a mace. It's an awesome looking mace. Honestly, reminds me of the mace of Molag Bal. But its transformation, as we all saw, is brutal as fuck. But it doesn't drain health constantly. And now it turns into this morning star looking shit that's from some demonic realm. See, I caused frenzy in myself. So yeah, you hold down the strong attack. And the attack that causes the frenzy is when you hold L2. It's that. The weapon's great, it really is. Because in PvP, when people are too close to you, you transform that shit and you blop it down. Even if you don't have it upgraded, the frenzy damage itself will fuck someone up. I don't, like I say, I don't PvP that often, and when I do, it's usually forced, because people invade me. I remember I had someone invade me after I got in the Bloodletter, and it wasn't fun for him. Because I would use, like, I think I was using... Shit, what weapon was it? I was probably using Ludwig's Holy Sword, because I was doing an arcane playthrough. But I had this on backup for PvP situations. He got close, I just did this, you know, and I started hitting him with it, and then he kept charging me, so I did this. I watched Frenzy take out that fucker's health bar completely. It was gorgeous. Granted, of course, he was down a lot already. It's just beautiful to watch him lose that much. So, I think that's it for this episode. It is. Already. Dang. Well, I will see you guys next time. It was definitely a shock to kill Lawrence that fast. I wish I could have gone that way with the Orphan of Kos, but didn't. See you guys next time. Come on, work. There we go.